This dream is titled The Woman in the Shack. Um, this particular dream felt like I was more or less providing this woman with energy to overcome a predator. A lot of the dreams have different feelings, but this one was what I call an angel dream. Because what it feels like is I'm being called by someone who needs help. And it's almost like I feel like my perspective in the dream is from their shoulder, as if I'm hovering, being with them on their shoulder, just giving them the energy and the push that they need to overcome the particular challenge that they're facing. So the woman in the shack called me in at a very crucial moment when she was trying to overcome someone who was attempting to sexually abuse her, assault her. I get sucked into these dreams, so to speak, at very, very interesting moments. It's almost like the do or die moment is when I am present. I don't start at the beginning of the dream. I don't leave at the end of the dream. I'm there only for a brief moment. And the woman in the shack was running with all her might down this hallway. And when I came into the dream, I could just see her perspective of wanting to get out the house, running, hysterically with all her might, wanting to get out the house. And the urgency to get to the backyard was there. If she could just get to the backyard, she would be okay. And the guy that was there, I didn't see him at all. Don't know what he looked like. Don't even know what she really looked like. But ultimately, I was there in the moment when she was able to get out of the house and get into the backyard. She had some difficulty, I believe, because the doors were locked. And when we got to the backyard, something weird happened. There was like this flashlight or this like little light apparatus, and she beamed it into the sky. And when she did that, the tables totally turned in the dream. She was given like this information of what to do next to get away from this predator. And she found a chain, like a chain that you would kind of chain a dog up with, or a chain that you would see like a junkyard dog chained to. And she got the chain in hand, and just as she was turning around, the guy was coming out of the same door she had just left. And ultimately, she used all her might and whipped him with that chain, debilitating him. It was a heavy chain, and she caught him where it counts, and he went down. And she was able to run for help. And I left. At that moment, my dream was over, and she was safe. And this was one of the first dreams that I had that made me wonder, what is going on in my sleep? It felt too real. It was no beginning. There was no end. It wasn't me. I've never seen this place before in my life. It was a woman in a shack. And I was there because she called for help. And because I provided my energy and my guidance and my support, she was able to escape this predator. I asked my Reiki master to help me understand my crazy dreams. I told him I needed some advice to understand how to interpret my dreams because I felt like they weren't making any sense. He told me he would meditate on it and get back to me. And he sent me a response email about a month later and told me in a very gentle way to consider using a specific crystal or stone that will help me stay safe when I'm traveling astrally at night. He suggested that my dreams may be the result of starting to remember where my soul originated from, and that I might need a little protection when I am in my dreamscape because I may be more or less soul traveling. And it's funny when he told me because I had already determined in my mind that this is what was going on. There's no way these are just dreams. I'm going somewhere and I'm doing stuff. I've dreamt before and I know what dreams feel like. And these don't feel like dreams. These feel like I am somewhere doing something and the mission is serious. But once again, the condition of being bipolar comes with these, realistic hallucinatory dreams and, visions. And so is it bipolar disorder, or is this really a part of the spiritual awakening? You guys can, I guess, determine it for yourself. I've determined it for myself, and I'm very comfortable with the idea that this is part of my soul travel. Stay tuned for the next stream. Bye-bye.